Victoria for quite a long time. Like I said, I've raised her, and I trust her a great deal. I'm going to demonstrate the trust that I built up between her and I by taking one of her favorite fish, placing that on her nose, asking her not to eat it. Tori, please don't eat that fish, and I know she won't eat it. She's thinking about it, though. It looks something just like this. Hit it, girl. Oh, yeah. A couple of hot tail locks for you.
Mr. Burke, what advice would you give for graduating seniors? I would say that they need to walk slow, drink a lot of water, because it's going to be a hot summer.
To continue to grow, to learn, to get a job and not starve. As for Mr. Thomas, that's it.
Yo, this is T.O.P. about to kick some flavor for the honey bun, so, check it out.
Solo, here to tell you about the honey bun. It costs 50 cents. So if you got the money, run to the cafeteria in your car area. Whip out 2 quarters, unwrap in this barrier. Fix it to the honey bun and just eat it. Before you eat it, make sure it's good and eat it. Just like my man out there, he eats 3 honey buns a day. So listen, grab a honey bun and have a feast. Yo, can I get a feast, fella?
This is KVTC, Channel 6, Las Vegas.
A radio station in Houston had a contest to see what you'd do for $10,000. One lady ate a dozen cockroaches. Another lady shaved off all of her hair and let people sign their names on her head. The grand prize went to a 19-year-old Colin Thiel who covered his body with honey and chicken feathers, jumped into a pool of pig manure, and bobbed for apples and carrots. When asked if he'd do it again for $10,000, he said, sure, it was kind of fun. Now the things people do for money, huh? The 1990 Senior Board is looking for a singer and a poet for graduation. If you like to sing or if you have a poem for graduation, send a typewritten copy to Mr. Sipin in room 100.
This is the last day you can buy a yearbook for $35. All yearbooks are $40 beginning April 2nd.
And the junior class is sponsoring a trip to Magic Mountain on April 28th. The cost is $45 and includes transportation and admission. Please pay Debbie Pearson at the switchboard by April 6th.
Watch for details about the sneak preview dance on Friday, May 4th. Come to the dance and get your yearbook 2 weeks early.
Lan, UNLV is headed to Denver for the Final Four against Georgia Tech. How do you think they're going to do?
Getting a kick butt.
Rebel fans filled up the Thomas and Mack to watch the Rebels beat Georgia Tech Saturday and kill Duke by 30 points Monday. They packed themselves in as if the Rebs were home. They watched the game on two 15 by 20-foot screens. Here's more.
Unfortunately, every year, we seem to lose someone we love or care about. Over spring vacation, a student here at VoTech passed away on Tuesday, April 10th. Dario Romero, a sophomore at our school, is remembered in the hearts of his friends and his family. His friends have put together a short video dedicated to Dario in remembrance and memorial.
Two of you excited?
is a good thing to give thanks to God and praise his name. Praise God, all nations. He has shown his loving kindness in the morning and his faithfulness every night. God has crowned the year with his bounty, and his paths overflow with a rich harvest. And the harvest that we reap is our graduation today, class of 1990.
Therefore, I want to spend a few moments on the other two, attitude and desire. Probably one of the best ways I can emphasize these two attributes is by telling you about an Olympic athlete by the name of Jim Ryan. Jim was in the late 60s and early 70s one of America's finest long-distance runners. During the 1968 Olympics, he was running his race and had other American athletes. He hadn't prepared himself for the high altitude of Mexico City. As a result, he suffered oxygen starvation and did poorly in the event. 4 years later, he tried again. He was competing in the Olympics and had worked hard at beginning and becoming the best runner the United States had to offer. As was his game plan, he was running in the back of the pack, and towards the home stretch, he started his move forward to make his final push towards the goal. At this time, from out of nowhere, came another runner who ran into Jim, knocking him to the ground. This runner was never identified, nor has he ever been seen again. But the issue is not whether Jim Ryan was cheated out of a possible gold medal, but rather what Jim did as a result of that tragedy. After being driven to the ground and suffering some minor injuries, he picked himself up, dusted off his bleeding knees and hands, and finished the race. In so doing, he set the standard for future Olympic athletes and for you. That is, one doesn't quit when met with adversity, but rather picks himself up, shakes off the immediate problems, and goes forward to the next opportunity with a winning spirit.
From our freshman year, when we decided to come to VoTech from our home school because we thought that we could get a better education at VoTech because of the vocations, to our sophomore year, when PEPCON blew and we chose our vocations, to our junior year, when we learned the ropes in our chosen vocations, and we eagerly awaited the day that we would become seniors, to now, our senior year.
I would like to extend my warmest and best of luck to each and every member of the class of 90. And in closing, I would like to say, Mom and Dad, I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Now introducing our co-valedictorian, Tony Cardona.
As one of the valedictories this evening, I would like to begin with a poem I've composed entitled Graduation Day. We are full of excitement today because it's graduation day. At the beginning, it was a date on the calendar, months away. Now it's finally here. Yes, definitely today, it's graduation day. Today, as we move on, we prosper to great heights. But today, most of us inside are full of fright. The ceremony begins, the students rise. You can see the joy by the tears in their eyes. We walk up the steps to get our diplomas, to be received by the principal, who will soon join us. But he's already here, never mind. So once we leave, we begin a new day, remembering all the fun we had on graduation day. Applause.
Class of 90, what are you going to do with your new challenge? Go out and do your own thing. And remember, there's nothing too great, nothing too mighty. We're the class of 1990. Thank you. You guys are great, and good luck to all of you. Dusty Rutledge will now sing One Moment in Time.
No time to live. I've made Spence.
Ricky Yandre Barlow.
Christine Alice Girth.
Anthony Christian Cardona.
Yosta Michelle Araba.
Joel Anthony Hines.
Lori Nancy Edna Holbert.
Michael Pawan Key.
Deidre Tanishan Washington.